The United States is shaking up its visa system in a big way. In line with US President Donald Trump's renewed focus on stricter immigration enforcement, the government has introduced a wave of new rules that could impact millions, tourists and students to work visa holders and green card applicants all over the world and especially in India. Here's a detailed, straight-talking breakdown of 5 biggest changes now underway. If you are applying for a tourist or a business visa from a country with a high overstay rate, you could be asked to pay a refundable bond of $5,000 to $15,000 US. This new pilot program starts on the 20th of August and is aimed at discouraging visa violations. The rule applies to applicants from countries with poor internal documentation controls and a history of visa abuse. It's not a blanket policy. The bond could be waived based on individual circumstances. But the US state government has already named Zambia and Malawi as the first to fall under this rule. More countries will be added once the program officially kicks in. Beginning in 2026, most non-immigrant visa applicants, including tourists, students, workers, and exchange visitors, will need to pay an additional $250 integrity fee. Think of it like a security deposit. If you leave the United States on time or properly change your immigration status, you can get it back. But miss the condition, you forfeit it to the US Treasury. Diplomats and those in A and G visa categories are exempt from this. Similarly, Canadians and citizens from visa waiver countries, including most of Europe, parts of Asia, and the Middle East, are largely spared from this integrity fee. Meanwhile, the USCIS is cracking down on marriage-based green card fraud with tougher requirements beginning the 1st of August. What's new in this? Well, couples must now provide stronger evidence of their relationship, joint bank accounts, photos, travel history, and personal letters. In-person interviews are now mandatory for more couples. Officials will now look more closely at past petitions and immigration history. Even approved green card petitions won't protect you from removal if there are other reasons for deportation. These rules apply not just to new cases but also to pending applications. Signed on the 4th of July this year, this sweeping immigration bill adds new non-waivable fees on top of the $250 integrity fee. For example, $24 for I-94 fee for all immigrant visa holders, $13 ESTA fee for visa waiver program users, $30 EVUS fee for Chinese nationals with 10-year tourist or business visas. These changes could significantly raise the total cost of entering the United States, especially for travelers from developing countries. Beginning on the 2nd of September, nearly all non-immigrant visa applicants, including children under 14 years of age and seniors over 79 years of age, must appear for in-person interviews. This rule reverses the pandemic-era waiver policies. It affects most popular visa categories such as the B1, B2, which is for tourists and businesses, for students, the F and M visa categories, for work-related visas such as the H1B visa, and for exchange, that is the J visa category. There are a few limited exemptions as well. For example, diplomatic visas, renewals within 12 months, and applicants with clean records may still qualify for waivers. But even then, the United States consular officers have full discretion to call applicants in for interviews. So how do these rules affect the Indian travelers? Indian applicants, especially tourists and business travelers, will feel the pinch, of course. The total cost of a US visa could almost triple, that is from $185 to about $472. This includes $250 visa integrity fee, the $24 I-94 fee, the $185 visa application fee. Other surcharges include Indian students, workers, and families who could also face longer processing times and additional documentation requirements. While the US government says these rules are meant to prevent visa abuse and secure its borders, critics argue that the changes could discourage genuine applicants, raise costs unfairly, and place legal immigrants under unnecessary burden. Some experts warn that this could lead to a drop in student enrollment, hurt US tourism, and complicate family-based immigration. However, one thing is clear. Entering the United States just got a lot more complicated and expensive for many around the world.